This is a video in a series of videos on this channel where we talk about how to be organized and decluttered with very specific ideas and strategies. In this video, I'm going to cover tips 66 all the way to 75. You are in the right place because all we talk about on efficiency and organization is stuff having to do with having good planning skills, efficiency, being very well managed with your time, being organized, just so that way you can achieve everything that you set out to do and achieving all your major goals that you have. Okay, I'm gonna get right into it. So tip 66. If you are like me and you have 90 million keys, it is time to start making an inventory. So make an inventory of your keys. In fact, Amazon, I just discovered, you would think that I would have had this sooner, but they have these little thingies you can put, and they're not expensive, on each of the keys. That way you know which is for which. As a matter of fact, I ordered them because I'm also going to use those for my USB drives. I'm finding that when I save things, I have a bunch of those USB drives and sometimes I don't know what's on them. So it'll be really helpful for me to label them. Tip 67, I go to grocery stores and to like Targets and places like that where I know the layout. So for example, I live in Rancho Cucamonga, California. The city that's across or like right next door is Upland. And it's right off the freeway, and I have gone to the Target there, and I have gone to the Target that we have here in Rancho Cucamonga. The one in Rancho Cucamonga, I know exactly where everything is located. So if I was to go to that one, I know exactly where to go to get sugar. I know exactly where to go to get napkins. I know where to go to get Q-tips. Like I know the layout because I've gone so much. Next is holiday decorating. As you are putting away your holiday decorations, declutter, okay? Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna open cabinets, open shelves where the decorations are that you haven't probably looked at in a while. So if you see things you don't use anymore, get rid of them. Either you can donate or you can throw out, but declutter, organize those shelves, organize those cabinets. Tip 69, if you have any gardening tools, make sure you organize them. Even for like outdoor cleaning, like a sweeper for the outside or anything like that, have them in a nice category. That way you know what you have, what needs to be thrown out, what needs to be replaced. Tip 70, get some bins for recycling. So nothing fancy, like what you could do is just get some plastic containers and bins, and then get your anything that needs to be recycled or anything that needs to be even donated, you can put in there. As soon as you see that they're getting full, that's a time to go. Okay, the suggestion is to pay all your bills at the same time. And the reason why is because this is a great organizing strategy. It'll help make sure you're not behind on bills, so you're not gonna be late. So here's what I do. In my previous videos, I've talked about having these pocket folders, right? So this is my bills pocket folder. It says bills up here, and I know it's the yellow one, and that's like, it calls my attention. So I accumulate the bills that I have to pay here in the pocket all month long. And every time, always on like the 30th or the 31st of the month is when I pay them. It's a great organizing strategy. So as they arrive in the mail, I put them here and I'm good to go. Now the online ones, when I get them in the paperless copies, when I get those, I just write like a little reminder, like my AT&T bill. I say AT&T bill, and then when I pay it, I put a check. Next is important dates. What you want to do is write down all the important dates that you have coming up. So for example, when do you need to do your teeth cleaning? You need to schedule those. So go to your handy dandy planner, or you can even do it on Google Calendar if that's what you use. You could do it on Microsoft Outlook, whatever calendar or planner you use. You go in and you write that down. Same with car maintenance. So you don't forget. How often do you need to do it? Once every 3 months, once every 6 months, go and write them down. They're very good reminders so you don't forget. Car registration, when does that happen usually? So make sure you go in your calendar for those things that come once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year. Put them down so you don't forget. Next is things that you might buy that you might need to return. So my suggestion for you is to put something in your calendar, in your planner, to like give yourself a 5-day grace period. Give yourself like a deadline to do all your returns within 5 days of purchase. That way you don't forget, because that happened to me once a long time ago. We bought a computer from Best Buy. It was a gaming computer, and then we went to take it back. A month had gone by. They said, nope, your return was supposed to be within 10 days. You're coming in after a month. We're not going to take it. No refund. And I said, I don't even want it. Take it. And Best Buy said, no, you can leave it here, but it's still your merchandise. We're not going to do anything with it. Next, make a file for yourself for your car maintenance. So for me, down here in my drawer, I have my 2 cars. I have a file for each, because every time I do anything with oil changes, anything with changing tires and such, I keep copies. Here's why. I had a car accident once and it was a total loss, and the insurance company gave me more money than I would have gotten had I not proven to them that I had just recently changed tires. And I took out the receipt, I showed it, and they said, oh yeah, because you had just done that, your car was worth more at the time of the accident. So they gave me more money. And tip 75, just like 74, is have a folder for your pet needs. If you have any pets, have a folder for that. Anything that comes that has to do with your dog, with your cat, with your pet, put it in there. It's organized and it's good to go, because you never know when you might need it. Okay, I hope you found the tips helpful, and I will catch you in the next video.